Aloha and welcome to day 2 of your transformation. Today I'd love to begin this workshop by sharing an excerpt from a life-changing book called The Quantum Doctor by Dr. Amit Goswami. And in the opening chapters, Dr. Goswami talks about his childhood in Bengal, India, and how the Ayurvedic practitioners were called Kaviraj, meaning king of poets. And he goes on to discuss how materialists have such a hard time with quantum physics because it's a lot like poetry. And I believe in this moment in my PhD journey, this is where I felt a true homecoming. As a poet and a practitioner, I have learned that healing is an art of possibilities that you're co-creating in every moment. And the present moment is where the creative potential and the process awaits for us, both the willing parties who are trying to achieve wholeness. And this is why I chose the name The Creative Quantum Coach, because a creative person believes and a creative person has faith. At a higher level, the practitioner wants to be healed as well as the patient, so both parties have certain responsibilities. But the patient is the person who has the most interest in their own healing, and so they also need faith. And this is the spiritual work that brings the patient and the practitioner together. The main job of the practitioner is to hold compassion and to understand the process of the patient. One way to view healing is that the patient must make themselves sick in order to heal. This furthers their own evolution, expanding their consciousness if they allow for it. Whether it's something as small as a fever or as large as an autoimmune disease, we all have the ability to reflect on what our body is communicating with us. And together, both the practitioner and the patient reach for balance and homeostasis. Which leads me to the first principle of quantum physics that I would love to introduce, entanglement. Entanglement is a unique quantum phenomenon where two or more particles become interconnected. And this state of interconnectedness is a way that one particle instantly influences the state of another, regardless of their location. To better understand entanglement, you need to know the second basic principle of quantum physics, non-locality. And this principle demonstrates that information can be shared instantaneously across space and time. This also means that healing can occur beyond our physical proximity. So understanding these two concepts of quantum physics unlocks a whole new world of healing possibilities. If the intention of the practitioner can affect the patient even if they're not physically present, this highlights the power of intention and consciousness in the healing process. And this relationship is a deep connection that transcends classical physics' understanding of separateness. In the context of health, entanglement can be understood as a tangled hierarchical relationship between individuals, like a practitioner and a patient. This relationship enhances both potential for healing by creating a dynamic where both parties influence each other positively. Becoming part of a larger interconnected system, this interconnectedness allows for greater possibilities in healing and personal growth. This introduces the idea of mutual co-creation, where the practitioner and the patient arise together from a collapsed event in consciousness, creating a new healing possibility together. This really highlights that healing is not a one-sided process. Both the practitioner and the patient contribute to the healing experience. This co-creation is critical for achieving a state of wholeness because it recognizes that separateness is an illusion. By understanding this, practitioners can create a more limitless healing environment for their patients and for themselves. We are moving from a simple hierarchical approach where the doctor or the practitioner is seen as the sole authority on healing to a tangled hierarchical approach where both the practitioner and the patient engage in a collaborative process which can enhance healing treatments. This is why I make the commitment to transform for 10 days every season with you, because I see that the state of my physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being is intricately intertwined with yours. And when we weave all this information together, we can see that there are infinite possibilities in the solution to our health. So as you can see, entanglement is a powerful concept that extends beyond the realm of physics into the field of health and healing. And by embracing the principles of entanglement, practitioners can create more effective healing relationships that acknowledge the interconnectedness of all beings, transforming healthcare practices as a whole. Stay tuned for day 3 of our transformation, where I discuss springs-related organs, the liver and the gallbladder. Love you.